Hello, this is Made for Disney, the happiest podcast to ever sail the Seven Seas Lagoon. I'm Erin.
I'm Lily.
I'm Sean.
And I'm Michelle.
Hello and welcome to episode 15 of Made for Disney, the happiest podcast to ever sail the Seven Seas Lagoon. I'm Erin and I'll be your captain today. Joining me, I have Sean, our navigator.
Hello.
Lily, our first mate.
Jumbo.
Michelle, our engineer.
Hello.
And then today, we have a stowaway.
Is this where I'm supposed to say hello?
Brian, yeah.
Hello.
Usually you wait for me to say your name first. Okay.
Hello.
So before we start out with this episode, we want to apologize for not having an episode out last week. Just holidays, and that should be enough for you to understand why we didn't get one out on New Year's Day, I think is when it should have come out. But anyway, let's get on with the show. Alright, so, Dad, why don't you explain to us who this man is?
Okay, today we have Brian with us. I worked with Brian for about 5 years, several different jobs. And two and a half years ago, you moved to Florida.
Correct.
And you lived there for a little over a year. Then you moved to Israel.
Yep, that's about the story.
We want to focus in on the Florida time. You live right down there in Orlando.
So, why don't you give us a rundown of your experience with Disney?
Okay. I've been going to the world about, I guess you guys call it the world. That's the term, right?
Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
the world.
There's only one Disney World. Many Disneylands, only one Disney World.
Oh, okay. The only one. Okay, got that right. Thank you for clarifying.
You're welcome.
So I've been going to the world, air quotations, since I was about 11, and on and off again every so often. Usually every 3 years I try to make a trip back down there to see what, every 3 years something cycles through, new things happen, stuff like that. So work led me down to Florida and sort of bought a season pass.
Sort of bought a season pass?
Well, I guess I did buy a season pass, yes.
Okay.
Thanks for clarification there.
Yes or no?
El Capitan. To the world.
Yes.
And just it became a different thing from when you actually live in Orlando and go to Disney World every day instead of visiting. I mean, you guys have been so much. It's just it's just a different feeling. When you actually go there, so when you actually live there, or I should back up. When you actually when you visit, sporadically, ever so often, such like that, like you guys do, you still have that magic. You still have that feeling of being a child or being a kid when you go back to Disney World. That's how I always felt when I was going back to Disney World, is the feeling of being a kid again.
Because you're on vacation when you're doing it.
Exactly. But you still have that sense of. And I remember this ride when I was, the Pirates of the Caribbean. It's a classic ride. I still remember the same feeling when I rode it when I was 11 as I do. I'm not going to say my age, but as I do now.
I guess we get to make up an age.
Yeah, not too old, please.
58.
But yeah, but when you live there, it's different feeling. It's you lose that magic. You lose that magic when you go to the world every weekend and such like that. You don't have to plan so much. You can just go there, ride the rides you want to, and leave. You kind of get burnt out on it, I guess you could say.
You actually went there a lot of times just like to eat dinner and you go home.
Yeah, it was
stuff like that.
It was the girl that I was dating at the time. Okay, worked at Disney World, and so she got in free. So myself bought a season pass. Not kind of bought a season pass. I did buy a season pass.
It'll be a long episode.
Thank you. So we would go every weekend, because it's kind of a cheap date. You can get in. I mean, you can go to Disney World anytime you want. So then we just go ride the ride you want to, and then go back home and eat dinner. Like we just went to Le Cellier for one night and went back home. You didn't have to. You just didn't have to plan so much. So like you got to plan your DVC stuff, your hotels, your restaurants, and your fast passes and all that kind of stuff. You still have to plan your fast passes when you have a season pass, but not so much as what you guys have to do.
Yeah. and then not even nearly as much as Honey and Babe have to do. Dining plan every day. Do not recommend it. It's too much food.
Well, I mean, when I would visit Disney World before, I would use the dining plan. I mean, you really, I don't know. I kind of liked it.
He also eats in like a minute and a half, so it wasn't a part of his day. It was just like a side step.
It's just Coast Guard training.
Exactly. But yeah, it's I've been going since I was 11, and I can feel, I can see, let's see. When I go back, shut up.
Don't say anything.
Don't say anything on the podcast.
When I go back, I know it'll feel different than I was when I actually lived there. You know, I think I still have that magic left when I go back.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
it hasn't been lost.
His magic meter has not run out.
Exactly.
You missed the full. You don't get the full immersion because you're just going for
Immersion, not inversion.
Yeah, excuse me, immersion, because you're only going for a couple of hours versus going for a couple of days or a week.
Yeah.
So you're not really encapsulated in the magic.
And it's sad to say, but you when you leave Disney, the world, I should say, you have that sense of emptiness in you. I can't explain it. When you leave, you feel sad.
And that's just what he feels all the time now.
Yes, I do. Eternal emptiness. But no, you have Disney withdrawals. Mm-hmm. And I didn't have that when I lived in Orlando because I knew I could just go tomorrow. But when you used to plan to go, you have those Disney withdrawals and you feel just sadness.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Just sadness. Just no other emotions going through at that time other than just sadness.
Well, I take that back. I did have annoyance when Lily rode me that one time when we came back. So, yeah. I did have that feeling.
I am very offended.
Well, what else is new?
All right, so when you're
hang up on Lily today.
So what would you say is some of your favorite restaurants you ate at while you were there? Since you get pretty much try everyone there.
Favorite restaurants? Le Cellier was a very... I liked Le Cellier. That was the first time I ever went there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The food was great. The ambiance, it was kind of... You felt like you were back in the 70s. I mean, all they needed to do is just lay a shag carpet out and you felt like you were back there. Disco ball and, you're ready to go. Where else do I like?
You enjoyed the Hoop-de-Doo review, didn't you?
I did. The Hoop-de-Doo review. The music was good. I didn't think I would like the old country type of stuff, but it was actually really, really good. You guys haven't been yet, have you?
We're going this next trip next week.
Okay.
Week after next.
Next week.
Next week.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. But it's actually a good show. I was thoroughly entertained. You have a lot of all you can eat. I mean, that's guys right up your alley, right?
Yep.
As much as possible.
Okay. So as much as you want to eat, and then he loads you up. You will not. If you leave hungry, there's something wrong with you. So the Hoop-de-Doo review, you're entertained. You get a lot of good food. We did do this show at the Polynesian, the
Luau.
The Luau. Yeah, that was really good too. It was same kind of thing with the Hoop-de-Doo review. Mm-hmm. They just keep loading you up with food. But it was very entertaining also. Where else do I like to eat? Man, there's so many places to eat. You can't think.
Maybe we should ask him where he doesn't like to eat then.
Yeah. Wow. I don't think I've ever had a place where, I have my favorites, but every time you go to Disney, you don't have this Disney food. I mean, you never have a place that you're like, oh, this is gross. Well, I don't. You're looking at me like you want to say something over here, Lily.
I'm over here. I'm just like, Germany's not good, but...
No, I've never eaten in Germany.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So
I'd recommend the pineapple, but not too much. My mouth hurts so much because that's all I ate there was just the pineapple.
At Germany?
Yeah, I don't eat German food. I tried it. I will say I tried it.
You ate chocolate.
Like it.
You ate chocolate.
Oh, I
chip
did have
cookie.
a chocolate chip cookie, but I couldn't enjoy it because I already had too much pineapple, so my mouth was on fire for the
When you
next 2
think
days.
of German food, I don't think pineapple is at the top of the list there.
It was the only thing on the buffet that I actually enjoyed, so I ate.
That's what if you eat too much pineapple, it actually turns into pain.
Really?
The juice is actually
because of like the acid.
It didn't
Acid
stop
in
me
the
though.
juice.
I still ate after I should have stopped.
I haven't eaten at Norway, but
Oh yeah.
No.
We got something there once that was.
Not missing
It
much?
tasted like cardboard. We got something and it tasted like cardboard.
Was it cardboard?
Could have been. Do you remember that, Dad? I remember it was
Yeah.
with you. I was like, "This is cardboard, right?"
It was with the crackers we ate though.
I don't. That's all I
that's-
remember about.
Well, then it's
Norway
probably-
is those really
yeah,
bad
yeah.
crackers.
We went to the Princess Buffet.
Oh.
Yeah, because I love
Usker's-
princesses.
Was it Usker's house?
I think you're trying to say Tusker's house.
No, Tuscaloosa.
Oscar's.
Oscar's, that's it.
There's the Yak and Yeti is pretty good in that. Well, I guess I should start around, to get a more planned approach to this. Is around the world, I guess you say each park. In Hollywood Studios, I guess I like the Sci-Fi Diner.
Yeah.
The Sci-Fi Diner is great. I mean, you get to watch old sci-fi flicks, and you get to sit in a car, which is really cool.
You never get to do that in real life.
No, you know, especially when you get a Sonic and just watch your phone, I guess. But the Sci-Fi Diner is really good. The food is, burgers, stuff like that. It's comfort food. I like it.
Milkshakes are great.
Yeah, the milkshakes are
They
great.
are good.
And every time I go there, I always have an in-depth conversation with the waitress or the waiter or something like that. They just tell me their life story. I don't know. It's just,
He's a new
Got one of
babe.
those faces.
I do. This guy over here, he looks like an interesting guy. Let me tell you
Or he
what-
looks kind of lonely. Let me just take care of this.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. This is how we treat our guests on the Made for
I'm
Disney
getting
podcast.
belittled here. And what's the place across? It's right next to I forgot what it's called. It's right next to the Indiana Jones place.
Oh,
It's the
the sit down or the counter service?
the sit down where they
The
yell at you. Or something.
50s.
Yeah, the
prime time.
50s prime time
Prime
diner. Yes. Good drinks in the bar. If you're looking for a good
Not
drink.
me and Aaron.
Well, no.
No.
But if you're looking towards good drinks around in MGM, I would recommend that place. And the ambiance in the 50s primetime diner, it's if you don't have a sense of humor and you can't take things, if you take things too serious, I would not recommend it because they will come out and tell you off. And if you don't have a light heart, then don't go. But the food is good. Fried chicken, I've only eaten there once. And I had the fried chicken. It was excellent. So
The amount of times we hear about that fried chicken.
it was great.
Our
The meat-
grandparents love the fried chicken.
Yeah.
Oh, the meatloaf. I think the person I was with had the meatloaf, and it was really good. So, no, I'm getting the ugly face from you, Aaron.
I don't like
Tell me
meatloaf.
like meatloaf.
I always get the pot roast there. It's very good. The pot
Okay.
roast is real good.
Okay, but the place there's a quick serve, and they I think you guys I posted a review on your board. It was the little, I think it was the writer's corner or something like
Usually
that.
Riders Corner, yeah.
Yeah, that place was great. If it was a cold night at Disney, which is kind of like the best time to go, is sort of in the spring, winterish time to go to me in
Yeah.
Disney, to get a nice warm drink and something sweet to eat in the MGM. Or was it? I like the.
That's the one that's now a bar.
Is it a
Yeah.
bar?
Yeah, they've opened it.
The tap house.
Tap
Okay.
house, brewery.
Okay.
They serve California beers.
I thought you were gonna say California rolls.
No.
I was so sure you're gonna like
They serve
sushi.
California.
No, they don't
rolls.
serve California brews, and stuff like that. So it's really good though. You probably enjoy it when you go back.
Okay, I'll have to check it out next time I head back that way. I liked what's the pizza joint.
Planet Pizza.
Melrose?
Is it Planet Pizza?
No,
Right?
No, no.
Pizza-
what?
Pizza Planet.
Pizza Planet.
Pizza Planet. Yeah, it was the old thing off of
Wait,
the Toy
redone
Story.
that one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
now
yeah,
it's like Rizzo's or something.
Rizzo's
Because
Pizza.
it's the Muppets.
Muppets.
Oh, okay.
Because Muppets Courtyard. So
Okay. I'm glad
He's
I
like,
didn't
where
get it.
everything
There
like, is
once,
gone
though.
now.
I remember eating there once. I'd never been that impressed by Disney's pizza. I've never been like anything to write home about.
Yeah, I guess you could say that, but I don't know. You get to play arcade games there. So it's kind of fun. So.
The only
Maybe
reason he
it's
really
5,
went.
Not 85 at this point.
That's right. My
Is
real
that
age
how
is
old-
5. Yes.
It's either 5 or 85. We're still trying to like zone in on that.
So I guess next would be Animal Kingdom. Always like Flame Tree Barbecue. That's like if you go there, you have to eat Flame Tree Barbecue. If you
Definitely.
don't, you're missing out. The ribs are really really good. I think I always get the platter, the combo thing with the chicken and the ribs and stuff like that. And that's really good. And the Yak and Yeti is another good place I like.
Yeah.
And it's a great place to go explore around the in the restaurant when you're done eating or something like that, or before your meal comes, just take a quick walk around that place, and it's
You can hear the screams of everybody going down Mount Everest.
there you go. I never heard that one. But
Were you just there whenever Mount Everest wasn't running?
a couple times. I think you guys wore it out,
They usually
riding
do.
it so much. Do you guys have like the most rides on that? The
No,
cruise or
not
I
something?
think
yet.
our record's like 34.
Yeah.
But we always get there like midday whenever we do have a day for it, so I feel like we could do better, and we don't stay till nighttime. One time we were on the last train though,
Yeah.
but that wasn't on our let's see how many times we can ride it trip.
Yeah, because one time we were riding and we just kept going, and the lady was like, the highest time that everybody's ever gone on a single rider
Was it
is like
64?
It was something like that. I mean, and we're like, all right, we're coming back on our hotel day, and we are doing this.
Yeah.
And we
get
just kinda forced our uncle.
34-ish, I think. Yeah, and then Bubba was like, you want to just get something to drink and like go home? Tired.
There's another place. Back to the food. I know you guys like talking about food.
Yeah. We didn't even have to put it in this way. He's like already going on it.
I already know it.
He knows the format. Just tell us what you like to eat.
There's a little courtyard right next to I guess when you come out of the near Africa, and it's got little small food places.
Oh,
You know-
I can't think of the name.
Is
I
it-
know what it is. Is it like,
It's a Tuscan Village or Tusker Village or something like that. I don't know.
it's by Tusker House,
Okay.
but it's not
Yeah,
that.
yeah, I'm talking about.
It's
the place-
it's
Is it Harambe?
Yeah,
Is it like
Harambe.
Harambe Market
Okay,
or something
that's it.
like that?
I think so. I don't know.
I think it has Harambe and it's like a market.
You
I
have
think
to
might be the
double
name.
check that one. I don't know. But it has a good little quick things there. I like that. If you're just looking for a quick snack or something like that, it's not going to fill you up, but just something to keep you going.
Yeah.
Eat there. But those are the places I like in Animal Kingdom. I haven't eaten at the dinosaur place.
T-Rex.
Dinosaur.
Not T-Rex,
Restaurantosaurus. Restaurantosaurus. Why did I say dinosaurs?
Oh.
Restaurantosaurus, because that's where our grandparents always eat, because they don't do barbecue
And then
or
I
something.
just eat
don't
chicken
know.
nuggets.
They're from the south and they only barbecue.
They don't.
Too greasy.
It's
Health conscious. I think.
they're
Okay.
old. They have to be. You'll know soon.
Wow.
Jeez,
We'll
it,
see.
led that
We'll
one right
show
in
you where to
there.
go to Restaurantosaurus.
it just keeps coming. doesn't it?
Go get the fries.
All right.
They have good fries. I'll say that.
I didn't
about
come on the show to get
Restaurantosaurus.
belittled, okay? Jeez.
Well, what did you come here for?
Free pin.
Free pin, yes.
That's how we make it up. We give you the pin to make up for it.
We'll give
It's
you an
like,
extra
ooh,
one.
shiny.
Exactly. I guess I got my reward
There you go.
already. I can
Keep
go.
it right next to you so you know what you're working for.
Exactly. You can't have this pin until you finish the podcast. So those are the places I like in Animal Kingdom. I guess the next one would be
Magic Kingdom.
Magic Kingdom. Okay, Magic Kingdom. I like the Be Our Guest place. I've eaten there. I've eaten there for dinner and I've eaten there for lunch because they both serve. They do serve different things for each occasion. The lunch, is kind of a quick thing. You do sit down, but it's not the menu is not as thorough as you say for dinner.
Yeah.
It's more like a restaurant, a cafeteria type of thing where they.
6 options.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Like
order.
any
You order as
other-
you go in the door. You pick out what you want. You go sit down. They bring it to your table.
Yeah, exactly. It's not. I mean, when you go there for dinner, it's a much more formal affair. It's you sit down. The waiter comes to you. You have a bigger selection of food.
Yeah, counter service versus table service.
Yeah, exactly. But
What type of food is it? Is it French?
sort of, I guess
Italian?
you could say
Okay.
it's a little bit of French. I guess that's where the movie came from.
Okay.
It's in France and stuff like
Makes
that.
sense.
Why would it be Italian?
I don't know.
Europe.
It's Italian.
Yeah.
It's Italiano beast.
We're American. It's like all right next to each other, right? It's small. Right next to each other. It's all the same. It's just pasta, I think. That's all I know.
But that place is good. I think you introduced me to Michelle. You've introduced me to Cosmic Rays. I never went there when I was growing up, but we always go there. Cosmic Rays. When
That's
you,
all Mama likes.
when Sean and Aaron are usually lounging around the hotel, and it's just Michelle, Lily, and I. When we go to Cosmic Rays, and it's always a good restaurant to go to.
Yeah.
Nothing really. I don't know. the animatronic of Ray up there playing the piano is pretty cool. I
Yeah.
like it.
His name's Sunny.
So, I'm sorry. Okay.
Sunny plays at Cosmic
Thank you.
Rays.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah. For the record, I was very sick the trip we went on with Brian. I got like sick on the second day.
The past 2 trips.
The past 2 trips, in both of the times we were staying at Wilderness, so I'm like fingers crossed, taking vitamins.
You stayed at Wilderness one time. You stayed at the Animal Kingdom, the Animal Lodge.
Oh yeah, we did stay at
Yes.
Animal Kingdom the second
Yeah,
time.
that's right.
Everything just kind of blends together in my head.
You go so much.
She
I was so
does.
sick. I was just trying to sleep and
Well,
watch sci-fi movies.
You should know that. I mean, because you're not staying at the Sarasota Springs.
We're not staying at Sarasota Springs, I will say that. Sarasota.
Sarasota.
Sarasota, that's my favorite state.
The Rhoda. There you go. The Rhoda. But okay, back to that. Where else? Pecos Bill's a good place. I like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
And-
great
And
nachos.
nachos.
Yeah. And
But they do good chicken there. The one time they let me have the chicken there. Oh god, they had like an experimental plate that they're like trying out.
Here
She
we
brings up every
go.
time she gets.
who's gonna eat this? Okay, let's give it this person.
It was like
Aaron
a
ordered it.
trial thing, and I saw the photo of it. It was like kind of like a chicken fried chicken, and then it had like mashed potatoes and corn, and I think maybe something else. And like I wasn't a huge like beef person yet. Like there was just a point in my life I just did not mess with cows at all.
Glad to know.
Yeah, I didn't eat meat for a while, and then I
Fun
got
fact.
into chicken. And it's just kind of gone from there. But they had this plate. I was like, finally, something I can actually eat. Best thing I've ever had there. Never had it again. They've never had
Never
it again.
seen it
and
anywhere again. She must have been the only person that ordered
Do
it.
you add for the? Did you when you go up there? Can you ask for the experimental? Is that what they say? I'll have the experimental, please. You know,
Please, I'll tell you what it is. It's not hard.
is it moving on my plate? But there's another place that you guys went to when I saw when Lily and Aaron went to the world. It's right across the street from the Jungle Tour. Is it Jungle? Did the Jungle Cruises?
The
Skipper's
skipper's
Cantina.
navigation?
Yeah, the Skipper's Cantina. There you go,
I don't
Sean.
call it navigation. What is the word? I'm just saying the wrong words.
It's okay. You're flustered. I understand. It's the shiny button, right?
Too close. We gotta turn it over.
But the Skipper's Cantina was actually really good. I was surprised. And they did a really good job of decorating the place.
Oh yeah, I love the deck. It's my favorite decorations or like theming out of any restaurant in
Yeah.
Magic Kingdom, at least.
I agree. But the food there was really good, and right next to it is it used to be the Dole Whip place, but they moved it. I think, right? Yeah, they moved it over to where Aladdin's thing is. It right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Not Sunshine Seasons. That's in Epcot. Sunshine Terrace.
Yeah.
Sunshine Terrace because it's right next to the Tiki Birds.
Yeah.
That thing.
But I've been to Tony's.
Ugh.
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of Tony's. It looks nice in there, but I wasn't a big fan.
That's like kind of a place you would have at like the Grand Floridian. It's like very clean, very
White.
very white. There we go.
Yeah.
That's Grand Floridian.
I've never been to the Crystal Palace.
Never?
Never, ever.
Oh.
Best breakfast.
That is good breakfast.
Even though it's like the
Yeah.
same as any other breakfast, I prefer it over any other breakfast buffets at the park. It's real good.
What? And I don't know if it's still open. I think you told me, Sean, it was they reopened it, but it was right next to where the ice cream shop off Main Street is. And when you go into Future World, that round right there, that turn right there to the right,
The noodle station.
The Plaza?
Plaza.
I think
Or is it in main? Is it like a sit down or is it a counter service?
it's a counter service.
Okay,
is
the
the
noodle
game
station.
now.
Is it the noodle station? Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's
It's
one up the
seasonal.
hill a little bit.
Yeah, it's like if
Past the
you're walking
bathrooms.
down Main Street and the ice cream shop's right here, and you take that right there, and you go down right before you get to the Monsters place.
Right.
Yeah.
It's right there.
Noodle
That's the noodle
station.
station.
That's
Okay.
seasonal.
That's seasonal.
Okay, that's why. But they used to have a really good breakfast there. When I've been there one time, and I was really surprised about that breakfast. And I haven't been. They've never been open since I've been back.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
another one is was it Casey's?
Casey's Corner.
Yeah, Casey's Corner. You can't go wrong there with the hot dogs and such.
Yeah.
But I haven't.
The corn dog nuggets there, those are good.
Yeah, because that's what Mama
That's on the
had.
children's menu. But
Yeah,
they're
Mama
really good.
orders off the children's menu.
If they have corn.
She is a child. She's like the size of one.
She is living her childhood again with the corn nuggets, the corn dog nuggets.
Corn nuggets.
Corn nuggets. Sorry.
That'd be
And-
good if they actually had corn nuggets. Corn nuggets are good. Like fried corn nuggets? Mm-hmm. Like with cream corn in it?
Okay, you get off
Alright,
topic.
Okay, I'm sorry. We're just planning dinner. Go
Maybe
on.
you should be a Disney food planner, Aaron.
She should be.
Bring back the chicken plate.
The experimental.
That's all I'm here for is the chicken plate.
Maybe that would have been a good place to put that would have been a good place to put next to like Stitch or something like that, where the food would be like space age or something like that. Like
Space
the
age food.
experimental.
Oh, yeah.
I'll take.
I was
the
like,
experiment.
chicken? I don't know.
Yes.
Okay.
Chicken is a space age food.
I guess I'm
Put it
going.
in
I know
little
where I'm
tubes.
going.
But I haven't attempted the kitchen. I know it's a little bit off topic. I haven't attempted the kitchen sink like you guys.
Attempted. We
15
conquered
minutes and
it.
he would
Yep.
leave. 15
Excuse
minutes,
you.
he'll be done. Have a hot dog.
Probably done in 2 minutes.
Who's this?
You?
Me? No.
Brian.
I couldn't do it. I'd be bouncing off the walls with all that sugar. But that's the places I've been to in Magic Kingdom. I guess Epcot's next, right?
Right.
Okay. Epcot. Well, we talked about Le Cellier. That's a good place. There's a place, and it's a quick serve place, but when you walk out from Future World and you're heading towards the world, I guess the World Plaza, right?
World Showcase.
Well, there you go, World Showcase.
We'll
Sorry.
be correcting you each time.
Yes, get it right. Jeez.
Do your research.
I know, right? You call yourself a Disney fanatic. You're right at the, and I don't know that there's a term for it. I can't think right now.
Where is it?
It's right when you get out of Future World, and there's
The bridge?
but not the bridge. You can go either right or left. You can go to either Canada or Mexico,
Mexico.
Right.
But it's a term
International
for
Gateway.
it. There you go. There you
No.
go.
The International Gateway is over by Canada.
Okay. Well,
Well, it's let that.
Outside of England.
Whatever. It's
Okay.
close enough.
Yeah.
Better than what we were getting elsewhere.
but anyways, you go to
That area.
That area, yes. If you take a right and like you're heading towards Canada, right at there.
Is
right,
it like a little? It's like a little shack.
Yeah, it's a little
Yeah.
shack, but they serve these things called cronuts.
Yes, I know what you're talking about. I do not know the name.
There is a name for the place, but they serve a thing called cronuts, and those things you can't go to Epcot without getting a cronut.
I
What is a
can.
cronut?
Yeah, what is a cronut?
It is a donut with cronut like croissant mix in it or something like
I
that.
was waiting for him to say like it's a Corona beer. They just have that.
Exactly. It's,
For all you kiddies out there,
it's a Corona donut. There you go.
there's just a donut around the neck of a
Yeah,
corona.
there you go. But that place is really good. It's a good dessert place if you want to get something really sweet. Or I like the seasons. Is this what it's called?
Sunshine seasons.
Sunshine season. There you go.
Too many S's.
That's the
always,
land.
they have a really good health. They have a healthy option if you're looking for something, not so greasy or fatty or something like that. Everything. Do they take all the vegetables in the where they grow them there, and is that where they
I
use
think
them?
so. Yeah.
They use
Yeah, I don't
like maybe a tablespoon.
Okay, because when you go to a ride in Disney World or in the land, there's a little boat ride you take, and
Yeah,
you can go
we
see
did
all
the
the.
backstage tour.
Really?
Aaron,
Yeah.
Lily and I did.
It's called the garden tour or something,
No,
like that, right?
behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes.
Okay,
Yeah, that was really good.
but you always see these people that walking around when you're riding the thing. Look like you think they're Oompa Loompas, but they're people actually
Especially
walking
when
around.
Mama's going around.
They're like, who are these people over here walking around the garden and stuff? So,
I'll get to
We're
eat some
exploring.
cucumber.
Yeah.
Cucumber was excellent.
Yeah.
huh?
So y'all had like the earliest tour possible, so you get the freshest cucumber.
Yeah.
Yeah, Erin loves to eat the land. She likes the pork chop.
I like the pork chop. I really like the mashed potatoes.
That's her healthy option, is getting the pork chop.
Yeah, the pork chop mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes. Then if I'm
But it's organic, right?
Totally.
Organic
And then
mashed
I'll get
potato.
the I'll get,
Organic pork chop.
then I'll get the strawberry shortcake because strawberries are good for you.
Okay.
That's how that works.
It's a fruit, right?
Yeah. I need those vitamins, I guess. I don't know what strawberries give you.
But at the Sunshine Seasons, they have a multiple selection of foods. So
Yeah.
you can get was it Asian? You can get
Grill.
grill, pork chop, and
Dessert.
It's the most cafeteria setup of any
Yeah.
Disney place.
The wise variety.
It's real good.
It
Because
is
you have like
really
a lot
good.
of people conflicting.
The only
tastes.
the only problem is if it's a busy time, finding seating can be a trouble.
Yeah, they have a lot of seating, but yeah, it can be. If you got a big group with you, it can be.
Yeah. Or if you're our grandparents, it's knowing that it opens at 10 for breakfast. And then we waited there for like an hour and a half. So one person could get breakfast. And then I think we didn't end up waiting for lunch. We waited for like half an hour while the person ate breakfast. It's a long day.
We're here to watch you eat breakfast, okay? Hurry it up.
Just eat a granola bar.
Can you chew those pancakes any slower, please? There's another restaurant there that I haven't been to. I've always wanted to try it. It's the rotating restaurant.
The Garden Grill.
There you go.
We've done that once for somebody's birthday, wasn't it?
Yes.
Was it my birthday?
Sure it was.
It probably, yeah.
Well, it wasn't
It's
on
been
my
years
birthday.
and years and years ago,
A
so.
long time.
But
I don't remember it. I've been told I've done it, though.
I heard it wasn't. I've heard mixed reviews about it. I've heard
Yeah,
it
same
wasn't-
here.
Wasn't good, but it was good. But I heard it's pricey.
Yeah.
I guess.
I
You,
think it's 2 table services.
Is it really?
I think
No wonder we haven't
so.
gone there with Honey and Babe then.
I would
Or
not
at
pay
least it used to be. For some reason, I've been thinking it's 2 table services.
Probably is. They have characters there.
Yeah, they do have
Oh, do
characters.
they?
Yeah, I would not
Chip
pay
and
attention.
Dale
yeah,
and all.
Chippendale. Yeah.
Yeah, I would not pay 2 table services to eat there.
Yeah.
Wasn't that good.
But
Well, you wouldn't pay for a table service
No.
to get any.
yeah, I haven't eaten there. I just heard mixed reviews about it. But so that I guess I like the Moroccan place and
The sit down or
Yeah,
the counter service?
the
Spice Road or.
Well, I've been to both.
Okay.
I've been to the sit down in the back, the Marrakesh. Grill.
Marrakesh.
Yeah, the
the
Marrakesh.
girls really like that place.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
had
it's
good
really
lamb.
A little weird when they brought out the belly dancer. I can tell you that. It was kind of like you're eating and some lady walks around belly dancing around you. It's
So glad to be here with my grandparents.
awkward eating.
Luckily, we got there like real early because like we went there during food and wine, and they were like, "There's too many people. We have to leave." So we went and we were supposed to eat in Italy, but we were like, "We're not waiting this long." So we went to Marrakesh because it opened earlier or something. So like as soon as she came out, we were like already done.
The Marrakesh Grill, that's the back one, right? That's
Marrakesh is the back one.
Okay, what's the
Spice Road.
Okay.
And
That's
then there's
the
a
new one.
counter service in the middle.
The counter service, I like that one. I haven't been to Spice Road because that's on the other side of the walkway.
Right, so
Okay.
the
On
water
the
side.
water.
Yeah, the water side. Okay,
He doesn't
sorry.
feel like walking across the walkway.
I have not heard
No.
good things about Spice Road.
No,
No.
Yeah, we've never been there. Hadn't heard. Yeah, I like the counter service though. We went to the counter
counter
service.
service is good.
That was really good.
I don't remember the counter service. I remember riding the boat back because I was once again sick.
I
Comes
enjoyed
a
it.
common theme with you.
It was.
But
I
hey,
was sick when I went to the Germany restaurant too. That's why I was trying to eat so much fruit.
Pineapple.
Probably. I'll just kill it like it's killing my mouth. Kill the sickness.
Maybe the acid for the pineapple will kill this, whatever it is.
I was better in like 3 days, so I'll say that's what did it.
The taste of pineapple will kill the brat taste. So, yeah. The Chinese place, if you want a good place for bang for your buck, that Chinese like quick counter.
The
Yeah.
Lotus Cafe, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
is that it?
Lotus
Yeah.
Blossom Cafe.
Lotus Blossom. I was so
They
close.
load you up with food for a low price.
Yeah.
The noodles, the beef noodles, are real good.
I got was it duck or something like that? I think it was a duck. I don't know.
We ate Donald Duck.
It was some sort of bird. Yeah.
Quail.
Well, it's a Chinese restaurant, so it's mystery. So, was that offensive?
No.
It's a mystery whenever I order anything. 'Cause I'm like, I don't know what these words mean. There's pork in it, though? Okay. I'll take it. Please, I'm tired. It's hot. I can't read.
But I like that place. I like the Lotus Blossom Grill just because they give you a lot of food if you're really hungry on a
Then you
low
can chew
price.
down in half a second.
I don't eat that fast. Come on.
You eat real fast.
Pretty fast.
I just want to go ride rides.
Especially
right?
for Lily,
Okay,
because
well-
Lily takes like half an hour to like pick up her fork.
And then there's a place in Italy. It's not the pizza joint. It's like a
Tutto Italia?
I don't know. It's
The wine cellar.
the wine. I think it's the wine cellar where you get a glass of wine, you get some cheese and stuff like that. It's just a really nice place to sit and relax. And there's not a lot of people in there when you go in. And then they're looking at
It's way back in the back of Italy. isn't it?
Nobody knows
yeah.
it's there,
I don't know
that's
it's
why.
back there. Or anything's
Yeah.
back there.
I always
Everybody goes-
forget it's there. I barely remember Via Napoli a lot, so it's hard for me to
yeah.
even think
Italy
about
isn't
one.
very big. It's a straight
Shot.
shot in the back, and most people just take a direct shot to the pizza joint, and they don't ever see the little wine cellar on the left hand side. Mm-hmm. But what's the other place? Chefs de France. I like that place. I've been there before.
The bread's too hard.
The bread's too hot.
That's what I took away from it, because
That's how you know when it's a good bread. It has a symphony of crackle.
not when it's too hard for me to eat with my braces. I had braces on. I was like, I'm going to get some bread. Yay. And I was like, okay, I guess I'm just eating this steak while these hard breadsticks stare at me. They were like pretzels. It was weird.
I just had a big thing of macaroni and cheese.
You did.
I don't regret it.
The staple Lily food, macaroni and cheese.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it
When
is.
all else fails, macaroni and cheese. But I like that place. There's a French place in the back, little quick service place. It's okay. I always feel like the people are muttering French and talking about you back there. You know, the blah blah blah, stupid American, blah blah blah.
Yeah, it is a weird vibe in that area.
It does.
Because you have to, like, go through a gift shop, and it's, like, tucked away strangely, and you're not quite sure how the line works.
And there's no seating around that place.
No seating. You have to, like, maybe go stand at one of the things over
Yeah.
by the ice cream shop. It's a good ice cream shop.
The ice cream shop is good. There's another restaurant above Chef de France. I haven't been there, but it's supposed to be a very good. It's expensive, but it's supposed to be very, very good. I've heard about it. On the backside of Chef de France, like you're heading towards the quick service place, there's steps that go up in the back, and there's another restaurant on top.
Really?
I learned about it, but it's supposed to be. It's very pricey, so
Yeah.
me cheapskate didn't go, obviously. But those are the. You talking about? I remember you talking about the Food and Wine Festival.
Food and Wine Festival,
Yes,
yeah.
there's a couple places around that place that you could try. I like the Hawaiian joint. There's a Polynesian place.
Yeah, we did do that one.
It's right before. I don't know if they set up in the same spots all the
Do not
time.
know.
No, okay. But this place was right before you leave Future World. There's a little Hawaiian Polynesian joint that we went to, and it was good. And the barbecue sliders over in America.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those
Yeah,
are
I've
really
heard
got those
good
one
things
time.
about those. We
Yeah.
didn't try those, though.
So, but those are the restaurants I liked in Epcot so far.
All right, so I think it's time to bring this to an end for this episode. I'll go ahead and tell you how you can keep in contact and know when the next episode will be coming out. You can check out our Facebook page, Made for Disney, our Twitter, Made for Disney, our Instagram, Made for Disney the podcast. We, of course, have our website, Made for Disney. And then if you want to contact us for any reason, you can contact us there. Or you can email us at madefordisney@gmail.com. I also, of course, want to thank Brian for joining us today here.
I appreciate you guys having me on the show.
It's been great. I love to make fun of what you're saying, so.
That's very easy, huh? And you guys have made it really easy for your listeners. Everything's made for Disney. Made for Disney. So,
We're considerate like that.
yeah.
We also are bad at remembering stuff, so it's for us, not them.
Like I have you written down somewhere or something like that. Made for Disney.
Yeah, so I guess all that there is really left to say is thank you again for joining us here on Made for Disney, the happiest podcast to ever sail the Seven Seas Lagoon. Bye!
Bye.
Is this where I say bye?